Mount or Hicks Road. Oh, dang. I forgot that it's right here. I want to go up that. Not right now. We're going to take this. We got to go get fuel. I'm going to stop, get some food. And make my way back to Morgan Hill, back to the trailer. But I am in the mountains. This is Mike in the mountains. I just took Hicks Road around and I went to my drift road day after Thanksgiving, and went and I connected a couple turns uphill, 2 turns uphill, no handbrake and no brakes, just clutch and gas. And then on the way down, no handbrake, just clutch and right foot brake, doing 2 downhill rights and 3 downhill lefts. Or it's 2 lefts and 3 rights. That's what it was. Tires are on wires in the rear. Smoked them. This road, you normally... I came here towards the end of my tires because I don't want to chew up a lot of tire on this certain road. It's got a thicker cut asphalt. So different tires on different surfaces obviously heat up faster than others, especially if there's more incline or decel, as well as how much power you got and how long you stay on a slide for, so, or just grip driving in general. So I plan to only do 1 run up, 1 run down. So that's it. If I mess up, I mess up. I don't get another chance to go back and knock them out, but successfully got everything up first try and down first try as well. And then pulled off, let the car cool down, used the creek, and then I hung out by the water there for a minute. And now I'm on my way out of the canyon. 3rd gear going 40, trailing this Toyota, but I probably got about 2-3 car lengths. I just kind of rolled up on him a little bit more. I'm not using any brakes, I'm just trailing, using clutch every now and then, but he's kind of a braker, so I'm just pacing his wheels, I'm pacing his distance. I don't go off people's brakes, I just gauge the distance all the time, and then you should know as a driver, especially what your car could do, or what it's going to need to do. Tapping the brakes every so often right now. They're going downhill, down to just under 30, but we're kind of coming down to the flat right now, which is nice. The area where I'm at, it has steep, then mellow, steep, mellow, so we're kind of like on the front side of the mountain here. Thank you. She let me go by. She pulled out to the stop sign. We're over here at like the triangle, the T, if you will. A lot of the sideshow kids, little donut mashers, come over here and tear it up and blow up our spots, which is awesome. Everybody loves that, which makes it harder for people like myself who don't have a license to begin with, or who do drive politically correct in public, get looked at in a negative manner, frowned upon, if you will, for saying, oh, I drive cars. Oh, you're one of those guys? Yeah, leave me alone. But in the meantime, passing by another little lake right here, it's kind of nice. I'm going to get some micro SD cards this week, and I'm going to start hooking up GoPros on the top and on the side so we can get a better view for some of these videos. But I also wanted you to see my arm movements in this video. We're kind of cruising, so it's a good slower model deal. And then once I get a stronger mount for the cameras and stuff, then we can get a little more aggressive and show some good footwork, faster wheel work, and yeah, some more realness. But we're coming out of the canyon here. I'm trying to keep these tires from blowing. I'm gonna go get some tires tomorrow, but I didn't think I'd go down to wires on them today, but obviously I had some good wheel spin. Feels good. Everything's getting smoothed out though. Rather it going super prickly, a lot of those sharp wires are getting wrapped. probably around 50 degrees out, maybe a little less. Out here in the mountains, the sun's kind of just going down. It's just after 4 o'clock. Sunset will be around like 5. And we're on the inside of the mountain right here, so the sun's already kind of gone behind it, so it's still lit up here in the canyon, but I'm driving in shade. Coming into town, passing the county park parking spot for the hiking trails, and we're down to a 25. This is one of those spots you come mashing out of the canyon, especially more at night, especially in a trail of cars, but even solo. People live here, so they call the cops, or they have the sheriffs patrol heavily over in this area, and they do, because kids will come down that hill really fast and just be on the gas, and you get blurped out here, especially if your car looks like it's modified or beat up. And this jerk pulls over for this guy to go around him, and then straight just pulls out in front of me, and now is like going 15 miles an hour. What are you doing, dude? I was always taught drive around stupid, which I'm gonna do right now. So you shouldn't be doing things like that, but I had to pass this guy back here. This Acura MDX going 15. He's still going 15. Back up to 40. This car in front of me is going 40. Probably more. He's up there a ways. Ridiculous. Mashing in the wide body though, I've been getting pretty comfortable carrying the weight and changing my apex in tighter spots with a longer wheelbase and a little bit heavier car, but the suspension's real good on this thing. I haven't even done coils yet, but it's the sport package, so it's got some pretty decent stuff under there. It stays real balanced, that's for sure, and I don't have a lot of bounce, which is nice. Clutch hooks up good. I got an open diff still, but I find like you can do it on flat ground, but incline and decel areas where you're driving, your gears work different, and they're meant to, hold your car accordingly. So with that, and move it how it should. And so the open diff in this, you can still slide it. It's meant to, once you get them to the side, they'll both keep spinning pretty good, as long as you can keep carrying weight. If you can increase your speed as you go, so downhill really helps if you're going up with the open diff. But if you're going downhill or going back uphill, you gotta really kind of get into it and really get some good side to side motion, rather than rely on the back pressure of your gears. But once we put the weld in here, I'll be able to carry a lot more and walk this thing and put it wherever it needs to go for the time being while I have it. But that's another episode of Mike in the Mountains, just rolling out of San Jose into still in San Jose, but out of San Jose to Old Almaden. I did the loop from Hicks all the way back around here, just on my way back home, but had to drive in the mountains. Had to. Day after Thanksgiving, I normally do like a Friendsgiving drive, but nobody drives anymore. Not on the street anyway. It's hard to find people who still do. Everybody's either moved away. My boy Tone's gone. A lot of people just get out of cars and shit. I'm still stuck. But it's so much fun. Oh man, I'm only getting better. All love. Till the next one.